Hello, my name is Vince Christofero. This is OnePower. I'd like to introduce it to you. It can be used in multiple fields: military, heavy construction, disaster relief, and many, many more applications where there's remote power and services required. When everything shuts down, OnePower is there to help you out. With OnePower, as we'll start at the screen end here, you have 15 plugs in the front, 120 and 15 amp each. Its own breaker, weatherproof, NEMA controlled. You have your power, your emergency shutdown, PLC bypass, and engine start and stop. You also have LED lights for perimeter lighting around the can, so that when you drop it off, you don't need any engine on. It's all 12 volt battery powered. On the screen here, you'll see, is our touch screen technology. And what we've put in is when you start the engine, this is the screen that first appears. You log in, you set your passcode. Once your pass goes in, it allows you to touch the screen, it makes it active. Prior to that, touch the screen all day, nothing will happen. Authorized personnel only with that passcode allowed to enter and touch the screen. We move on. It has amp meters. You can check your current on all your pods, both the front panel and all the other pods within the can. Every draw that's taken, as you notice here, no pods have been detected because there's no pods actually inserted into the can at this moment. But when you plug something in, it recognizes what it is, it'll send the appropriate power and send and receive the appropriate information into the computer for predictive technology with regards to preventative maintenance, filter changing, sensor reading, and any other alarm that comes up from those pods. To move on, hour meters. Very important. With hour meters, it checks out lifetime and resettable hours. As you press the button, it resets it. As soon as you trigger, it starts the timer on. As you use it, triggers, timer sets. Tells you on the engine, lifetime and resettable for the time that you set it, for the day, week, however you want it. And same thing with the front panel. Fuel usage. This one here is the most important one to the accountants that are out there. With this screen here, you enter a cost. Most times at sites, you have a various amount of equipment that are running, and you're constantly filling these units up. You don't know costs on this one here, you have costs on this one here. With the 5 or 6 or 10 parts that I have inside mine, I have one engine running. It converts the consumption of liters it took to produce the current, and it gives it to you day, afternoon, and night shift for every pod that you have. So if you have 4 pods, it'll tell you exactly how much it cost you to run that piece of equipment during the day, the afternoon, and evening shift, and it gives you up to 9 weeks. Current week, last week, 2 weeks ago, 3, 4, up to 9 weeks. You can do a total, how much the total consumption was. In this particular case, there's nothing, but there would be red lines in here that tell you exactly how much current you used. Well, once you've done that, you enter a fuel cost, how much you want to sell those liters for, or your depreciation. You want to put all the costs to operate this OnePower unit at your site. Every site's different, you enter that cost. Enter it, it could be $12.25. Once it's entered, whatever you've used in that pod will calculate it. As you can see here, this particular pod here, the last time it was used 20 liters, $242.75 of consumption it took during that period. And you can see again, day, afternoon, and night shift. We move on. Alarm notifications. Again, very important. There's 4 styles or triggers for alarms. All alarms, maintenance alarms, electrical alarms, and accounting information. You would enter here, the all alarms, anyone who wants to receive all the alarms. Every alarm that will come out of this unit, whether it's mechanical, electrical, or accounting, will go to this person here. And you can have up to 8 people. Just enter the screen, type in the person's name, and it'll appear here. Same thing here, here, and here. All maintenance related issues, all electrical, and for the accountants, the fuel usage. Contact info, again, customizable to whatever you want to put into that screen. This one here are our OnePower folks here. Graphs, it tells you exactly the usage powers. If there's a load percentage or a breakdown, this one here is coded back into memory. So if anything ever happens, within minutes, our offsite can tell you exactly what happened, when it happened, and with potential fixes for it. Alarms, again, there'd be a series of alarms here. This is all remote. It comes on your BlackBerry or whatever Wi-Fi service you have, internet provider. You could be in Montreal, you could be in New York, you could be anywhere in the world, and this product could be anywhere else in the world. You will always have communication with this, with onboard satellite system that we have. We can continue here. Alarm resets. Go back to the main screen. You have screens here. Every screen you have, you must close the previous. Again, you can close this out so that no one touches it. So once you log out, nothing can be touched, can be changed. And when you shut the, this one here will go into sleep mode and just have a screensaver. Again, no one from the site can alter or change any parameters that you have put in. Thank you.